Hello. What's up, Hudsonizer? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. I know, a Wednesday stream. But, got on kind of late last night, and... it was like, we need to play some Persona. Because we played Apex, I think, like 2 streams in a row or whatever. So, little Persona time tonight. Hope everybody's having a good one. I'm just opening the game real quick. And also, welcome to day 5 of the, I almost said subathon, Dono-thon. Oh my god. Ah, it's hijacking my fucking... Alright, we're gonna turn that down just a little bit. But yeah, we're on day 5 of the Dono-thon. We're at like $100 basically, which is sick. So thank you again to everybody who has donated so far for that. We're gonna buy the case for the computer pretty soon. So it's pretty exciting to be able to have like the house for it. All right. Other than that, I hope everybody's having a good one, having a good week. I will be on vacation starting Friday, which is gonna be real nice. And look very much looking forward to that after last week, because my god, last week was insane. So, and next week is my birthday stream. So I will be streaming on my birthday, June 3rd. I don't know if it'll be a 12-hour stream, but it's gonna be a, you know, a decently long stream. And probably do a little variety on that day. And then probably gonna be taking June 4th off, as is customary, because I will probably be very tired after the day after, but yeah. One day, we have 1 day until Haru is sold off, so I think we literally just wait around. Okay, he doesn't want anything to do with me. Oh my god, wait. What's the hell's today? 10-10? Who haven't I leveled up? Makoto, Yusuke, On, Ryuji. We definitely afford. Wait, what is Makoto? Priestess? Alright. We'll go check out Makoto. See if we can't hang out. All we can do now is wait. All right, do you think you can help me broaden my views? Become closer. I don't think my bond will deepen just yet. I mean, we gotta get it going. So let's broaden our views. I think she made a new discovery. Bond with Makoto will grow stronger soon.
Ah, you're back.
That's right.
Hey, inmate.
We're waiting in front of our door? Wait, what the fuck do I have to do? I don't remember. Tomorrow's the date of the arrangement with your fiance? I'll be okay though. I thought she was talking to me for a second. The state of my father is put that on hold for the time being. Woo! We accomplished one of our goals. That doesn't mean my marriage has been called off, though. My father agreed to do so in that other world, but I'm not so sure now, given his current condition. So that too will be on hold until the change of heart. Well, it sounds to me like we're totally in the clear. Yes, and it's all thanks to you guys.
Everything should work out well if Okumura has a change of heart.
God, I hope so.
Assuming it happens like it always does. Hey, hey!
Go wash the armor? Let's go wash some armor. We have so much armor to wash. It's actually insane.
Okay.
Covered in space dust? Full of sand.
Hi.
Technically, this still works, so I wore my maid outfit. 5,000 yen, please. Laundry's a piece of cake. You go ahead and enjoy your free time. Jeez, I'm actually kind of jealous. Oh wait, that's actually sick. So she frees me up from having to like sit here, and I think when I do it, it doesn't like usually trigger the next day. That's actually sick. That's sick as fuck. I'll go see what the jailers want.
What are you gonna do today?
Time to name the location, Justine. You do the honors.
Now,
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is one of the many young people are said to visit. Here, one has the opportunity to view the fantasies of humans. We hear there are a variety of fantasies available for perusal there, and all outside of a palace. How strange. Yes, these fantasies, they are the cognitions of others given form. They will undoubtedly support your efforts. Sound location sounds familiar to you? Well, you know where it is then. Escort us there immediately. It could be the movie theater over in Shibuya.
What do? Oh.
The what? The movie theater? Is this place cursed to wander the land or something?
guide me, inmate.
We shall confirm our intel for ourselves. Lead the way. What? Oh, I just realized
Bad for an inmate.
Sorry, I just realized my PNG is still up. Alright. That was rather enjoyable, and maybe we won't underestimate the human imagination again. You may claim to have enjoyed yourself, but your screams told quite a different story to anyone who could hear. It's no wonder how everyone mistakes us for elementary school students.
Shut up.
It was only because of that thing jumping out at my face, and you were just as scared, Justine. What's that, like, the world's first movie that they ever made? There was a train coming directly at the screen and it scared the shit out of everybody. It certainly was startling. The eyes and nose seemed to stretch out right at me. And it all began the moment I donned those black glasses while they were watching a movie in 3D. What exactly were those that we wore? 3D glasses. Oh, so there is some sort of trick to the glasses? But your own glasses are just normal ones, right? Your own attention wasn't wandering while we were caught up in the movie? Why is it that humans even create such a large and elaborate fabrications in the first place, though? Isn't the imagining of these things satisfying enough? Even dreaming seems like a superior pastime. Why do humans go so far as to spend their money just to witness fictional events? I mean, it's a good question, but we know why. To escape reality. So they wish to avert their eyes from the world they live in? What an unsettling answer. Escape, you say? That sounds rather human as well.
Don't tell me.
You wouldn't happen to be plotting an escape of your own, would you, inmate? No matter how much you might rail against it, you shall remain our inmate. Even the very thought of such a foolish endeavor is pointless for you. Or could that line of thinking be yet another avenue of escaping reality? What a pathetic fantasy. I'll bet you were thinking of blasting away the cell door, weren't you? Don't even consider such crassness, Caroline. If you were to attempt such a blatant jailbreak, either our master or ourselves would notice immediately. Oh, and how would you do it, Justine? I would use a spoon to dig a hole through the wall. Classic. And conceal it with a poster of some distractive imagine. Blowing open the cell door seems more impactful. They used that plan in one of the movie previews, correct? They wielded a bazooka and went about blowing up everything. That's a wild preview. Any recaptured escapee is executed on the spot. Freedom or death are the only options for an inmate on the lam. Suspense and excitement are necessary elements of any escape. Oh, they're really talking about this shit. Did you learn nothing from the movie, Caroline? Or were you simply enjoying yourself?
What?
Shut up, the inmate will settle this for us. Hey, tell us, how do you try to escape? Would you blast the door or use the spoon? The spoon plot sounds good. Did you hear that, Caroline? Even the inmate knew that a crude plan like yours has no scope of succeeding. Whatever, it's not like he can actually escape either way. They're really into this. As we know, every video game protagonist goes to prison stays for the entirety of their sentence. Yeah, exactly. There's no harm in allowing yourself to fantasize a little bit every now and then. Indeed, today we learned more about the power of human imagination. No wonder such vile palaces plague humanity. You're hereby free to fantasize, but keep it in check, inmate. Your job is to focus on your rehabilitation. That being said, here's your reward. I got a reward?
Now, let us return.
I believe that'll be all for today. It is time to return. Interesting.
Hi!
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. Damn. I'll see you later. Got some stuff. Oh my god, we're at 92% approval. Pretty sick. Sorry for messaging you all this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
I guess Okumura finally had his change of heart.
Learn the guard routes, shank and stuff one in a laundry machine and escape on that truck. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. How's everyone? I'm good. I actually slept this morning, which was odd. So, I'm a little tired now, but I think that's just because I didn't take a nap at lunch, but I'm chilling. Other than that, how about you? I guess Okumura finally had his change of heart.
That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
For real? Congrats! When is that going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if he'll talk about the mental shutdowns. Where should we watch it? Why don't we get together beforehand? Something on your mind? I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it still might prove beneficial. Anyway, how does the Shujin Academy rooftop sound? I actually happen to have some business up there. It sounds good to me. Business? What the hell is she doing up there? It sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was last there. Wait, the school? Futaba, make sure you come in through the front entrance. See you all there after school. Wait, where's
Yusuke?
Oh.
If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
Milanote? Milanote? What is that? 1 week left until exams. You'll have no problems if you've been studying regularly this
I
semester.
just remembered.
That aside, Okumura Foods has been a hot topic lately. This much media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought that all this outcry was just some kind of elaborate marketing campaign. I guess it's giving them too much of a bad image to be that, though. Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for a corporation. Are you familiar with the psychological test using these images? The idea is to give the two shapes names appropriate to their appearance. Contract, son?
You.
People are asked to name one of these shapes Booba and the other Kiki. It's kind of like a mix of Pinterest and really basic CAD. Lets you do room design layouts? What the hell? Interesting. How does the Pinterest portion shape into that? Visitor line got mad for encouraging them to research whether their state allows them to drop out of school. What the heck? Which name was the most commonly ascribed to shape B? Wait! I thought I was on the top option. Inspo board similar to Pinterest? Oh, okay, gotcha. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain. I just fucked up that thing because I thought I was the top option. Sorry, random? No, that's perfectly fine. All right. We love random. I am random. We're all random. That's actually really funny. Sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain? Encanto? Ooh, I haven't seen that before. Furthermore, this sense is the same worldwide. No matter the language, the result is the same. I knew he wouldn't get it right. Duh, I mean, crap, the teacher's looking at us. I mean, it really doesn't matter. My knowledge is pretty high up there anyway. Product's name impresses an image on people before they even use or buy. Big Bang Burger exemplifies this. The voiced consonants and short syllables leave a strong imprint. Although, with the news these days, it may also evoke the image of the strong oppressing the weak. What? Helped a friend design his studio apartment this year. Now a couple of other friends are renting a house in the fall. Oh shit, that's actually cool. Theme is a Ralph Lauren home, but they have no Ralph Lauren money. Yeah. Well, he should be having a change of heart, so there should be nothing to worry about. Should be. There's a lot of talk. We don't know that yet, though. Something could happen.
All right, that's it for today.
What's up, Kawakami?
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Bread?
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment?
Yes,
So
mommy.
about
I mean, what?
Dr. Maruki's counseling. You've already gone to see him, right?
I have.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon. The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling.
Yo, what's
Be
up,
sure
Bookie?
to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself. Okay?
Happy Wednesday. How you doing? How you doing?
Counseling, eh?
How was your Resident
But
Evil
anyway,
session earlier?
Let's go get lunch. Bring on the bread.
Bread? Give me bread. Facing some Walmart
so
local.
nice to see you.
Oh, nice. That's sick. Amazing the things you can put together for, you know, things you can find. How have you been?
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai? If
Maybe.
it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Good idea.
Ah, how nice to see you two together.
What's up, Maruki?
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Wait, really, Bookie?
Are you sure? Well, maybe I will tag along.
You
then.
crashed out in front of them and they laughed at you? And her boss was like, I needed this in life? That's amazing. I love that. Oh my god, that would be fucking hilarious to see. That's a hell
is
of a
that
Wednesday.
Your lunch.
I'm gonna ride that into the
Yoshizawa-san?
weekend. Well, she is an athlete.
That doesn't really.
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my point of view, it's your two lunches that are the issue here.
Yeah, what is he eating? Holy
If you're
crap,
going to
we've got
strengthen
a
your body,
gifter in
you
here.
have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Alex, thank you for the gift to Bookie. Appreciate that. He's like, Jojo, just leave the building. I was like, I can't. I'm fucking stuck. I can't leave, and I'm just getting hit at every angle. That's that's amazing. Imagine if my back when we used to work in the office, we actually did have like gaming sessions and stuff we could do all the time. That would be fucking hilarious to watch. My coworkers might end up watching me on my birthday stream. They sometimes they usually like stop in when I do like big events, and I take the day off. But yeah, thank you again for the gifted to Bookie. If we're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets. God, I gotta work on that big time.
Touche. And you're right, yours does look nutritious.
You just got the prompt, nice.
You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been.
Wait, hold on. So I see that the doctor has like a kind of a normal looking lunch. Obviously Kasumi has her lunch. But what the fuck am I eating? Am I just eating bread? I just have like a loaf of bread. Or whatever that is. A sourdough? I don't know. It's finals week, so I'll be bringing my Switch PS4 to work to kill time. Literally doing nothing at work all day. That is the life, honestly. That is the life. Can't really do that for myself. I mean, I work from home, so I kinda can, but, you know, obviously, if my boss is watching this, I don't do that. Please don't fire me.
I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or, more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
You better be grateful as a fucking insane com.
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food. Oh, I forgot. I have PE next.
She's eating
I
the
should get
huge
going.
lunch?
Please
Jeez,
excuse
before
me.
PE? Goddamn.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day. I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
Anything's possible.
I was just joking. Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well. See you around.
See you around, bucko. Yeah, actually, I could play Nintendo Switch. I actually have charged my Nintendo Switch up again, because I think I might play something next week. Either offline or online, who knows? I mean, we're obviously gonna play a lot of stuff next week, because I'm on vacation. So, but we'll see. I've been wanting to play some more Switch stuff lately. So maybe might play Mega Man Battle Network 2? You never know. Oh, Alex, I'm gonna message you something later. Squirrel has like two fake tweets that he gets to send, but he hasn't I don't think he's gonna want to write them. I might see if you want to write them, maybe. Up to you, obviously, but you know, no pressure. Unless he thinks of one. If he thinks of one, totally down. But he said he didn't have like the brain capacity to write them the other day. So, big lunch before PE, just asking to have your stomach go crazy. I know, she's a gymnast, so. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I have never, so I don't have own Tears of the Kingdom, but I do own Breath of the Wild, and I've never beaten it. And I think I would actually have to start the game over, if I'm being honest. Because I have never, I would just be lost at that point, trying to like replay that game. You want to meet up on the school rooftop after school, yeah? Rooftop? What is this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there. Oh yeah, he just finally woke up. Do it? What, start over or start the save file that I still have from like 5 years ago that I never picked up? Can you come to our school rooftop after your classes today? I don't quite understand what's going on, but sure. Is Haru at school? I'm heading over now. Things were a little hectic this morning. I'll be there before class and for the day. That reminds me, your flower bed is on the rooftop. Flower bed? Oh, start over. Might be a possibility for sure. People got their 2s earlier and their software is locked? Oh no, that fucking sucks. Is it gonna be locked until like everything is like wide released? That's right, the season is good, so I'm thinking about transplanting them sometime soon. When flowers are an excellent hobby, I will gladly assist you. We'll help too. Really? Thanks. All right, I'll see you all after school. Yeah, I think I might have to start over, to be honest. I could take a look and see where I am, but I have like no clue what the hell's going on.
You can just call me Haru.
The last thing I remember is I think I had to fight the lizard that was on the lava, or the volcano. So, I think that's kind of the last thing that I remember. But I either did beat it, or I got lost somewhere. I don't remember.
The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it? Aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement.
Probably at midnight on June 5th. Damn. That sucks. What the hell's the point?
Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
Breath of the Wild, yeah. It's been so long. I wonder how many like hours I have in that game.
I'm looking forward to it.
Because that was the first game that I got when I played got my Switch. So, I think it was like bundled or whatever.
Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
What the fuck, Morgana?
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
You can digitally share games now for up to 14 days? Wait, really? What the hell? Is that for like co-op games or like...
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland?
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
Are you talking about
It
Disneyland?
would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
That's rich people stuff.
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
Just casually being like, yeah, I'm gonna go rent out Destinyland.
He really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
What?
You're really gonna have it at Destinyland?
What did she do?
Not like
She was gone for 30 seconds.
But the entire park?
Even just for one night, the price is insane! Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal.
Wouldn't they want to
We barely
operate?
get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
Oh shit, okay.
Wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this.
Of course Ryuji wants in on
We
it
just
right away.
celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
Is that gonna be an anime section, I bet?
Seriously, how much does it cost?
This thing runs the alley between the strip joint and the Waffle House. I feel like something bad's about to happen though.
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us,
The
huh?
bow is killing me.
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
That is a view. That's a very nice view.
VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams. Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
I like how much confidence Futaba has in her voice now.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady On, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
Ryuji.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said
I don't
something
even have
like
anything
that.
on. Don't fight in those. Fighting brings you closer.
That's a good way of putting it. I wonder if that has to do with where we are.
What's Yusuke laughing about?
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
I mean, it's still awesome that we get to do
Perhaps
this.
that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing.
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
True.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
You're getting too excited. And that party will be for me.
Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening.
That's kind of why I'm thinking something bad's gonna
You
happen.
worry too much. I must just be overly cautious.
The universe
because
is
of
the
my
great equalizer.
circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Everybody's just watching on their
Oh,
phones.
perfect timing.
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the
Oh, they're
whole
at,
truth behind my
Destiny
company's
Land,
labor
Highland.
situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying that all
Hey.
of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
Completed the palace, baby.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that. I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
He's gonna say something fucked up.
I...
Oh!
Okumura-san?
Yo, what the fuck? What, the 28 days later?
Huh?
I thought he was dead.
Why did he collapse?
Bro's gooning at a press
It
conference.
didn't look right at all.
Don't tell me.
Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible.
What happened?
I want to know that myself. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
We all know what happened, though. We saw it.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
Oh, Jesus.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
Well, goddamn.
This ain't our fault, right?
Yo, what up,
I'd
squirrel?
like to think so.
Shit did
Some
indeed
welcoming
just get
party,
real.
Huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
Yeah, exactly. Persona versus desperate need for a set of
It's been a
Dragon
while.
Balls.
What are you watching?
What's Akechi doing, huh?
That's...
This is just a hypothesis. But perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How would you know that?
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
Uh-oh.
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it.
Makoto.
It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data?
She gonna start looking at Makoto now?
I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Kick dog barks, yeah. Oh, Squirrel, we were just talking about this earlier, but you have, since you donated yesterday, you have 2 fake tweets available. If you still want to crowdsource that, feel free. But obviously, I'll still leave the option to you. Oh my god, excuse me. So about Haru's dad, the news said it was a cardiac arrest. There's a chance he'll pull through, right? I hate to say this, but usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death. No! Haru! Why is this happening? Can someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I don't know. I suppose it's possible that the shock could kill a person. Haru did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health. But for him to just up and die? This has got to be some kind of joke. Are we responsible for his death? But I thought that it was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't kill their shadow. Ain't that what you said, Morgana?
It should have been okay. It should have been.
He says it should have been okay. Yeah, there's no point getting mad at Mona for this. I heard the same thing too, you know? In any case, let's compose ourselves for now. We need to act normally in public, but keep Haru in our minds.
Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
Shit is real. With people she barely knows discussing her dad's death. Yeah, I didn't see if she was still on the text line or not. I'm assuming she was.
I'll just add this.
Chat, we're at 88 hours. Goddamn. Okay, Mona's lying down, so that means I can't leave.
No.
She was. Alright, well, I guess I go to sleep. Only 88 hours more to go. I mean, that's possible. It's very well that's very possible. Depending on how completionist we want to get. I do feel like I still have a lot of stuff to do, so I don't feel like we're ending anytime soon.
Mate, our master has an important matter to discuss with you.
So I could be wrong, obviously.
Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
Friends excellent. 86 your pops.
I know this, of course. However, what of the general public?
General public?
It seems a contingency has occurred.
That's a word for it.
Your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case.
Group electric chair?
I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
I feel like my bond with Igor is deepening. Are we gonna max it? Oh shit. Level 9!
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate.
Damn! Nose is close to maximum depth.
Is that true?
Did you hear? Akumura died. It's all over the news. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Uh-oh. He collapsed during his press conference, right? I wish I'd been watching it when it happened. You're probably better off. It was a total disaster. Never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. I've seen worse. The news says it was because of illness, but either way you spin it, it's still bizarre. Damn, I wish I'd seen it live. Damn, did he actually die, or is that just students saying bullshit?
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age, proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class. Did you see the interview? I thought it was gonna be some hidden camera show at first. I was so scared I changed the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. That was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention, you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on studying. Things are getting pretty bad. It seems police have shown up at our school. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this? Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okumura's death in some way? But there's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. Then seriously, what are they here for? Fucking calm down, Ryuji. I can't even begin to fathom the reason. And head straight home once school ends. Understand that, everyone? Makoto taking her sister's authority there for a second.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We were hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
That's because we didn't do that. I thought we were gonna get the.
So basically, your
have to
group
go
didn't
after the
go
principal,
after
but
Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another.
yes.
You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
Do I give it away? I can't ignore criminals?
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
Hey.
All right.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
Vision is starting to get distorted? What the fuck did they do to me?
Hey, can you hear me?
The
you
fuck?
need to stay focused.
Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable.
I mean, they also did beat the ever-living shit out of me, so I could just be
Let's
concussed.
move on. At last, we arrive at your most recent crime.
Most
you know
recent.
what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself.
Uh-oh.
Now, explain everything to me.
Things are getting interesting. Press the Y, reselect story from the system. What the fuck? Interesting. Has anyone been able to contact Haru? I haven't. No luck here. Me neither. She won't pick up. Doesn't seem like she's seen any of our chats either. I'm worried about her. I hope Haru's okay. Whoop. Wrong
I'll
button.
just add this.
Can I go downstairs?
Wow.
Nothing but bad lose lately.
Hey, hey.
Oh, so we have to lay low. We can't go anywhere. Well, never mind then. Can I watch a DVD?
Oh.
Okay, we've watched that.
Oh.
Playing could make you gutsier, more charming. What do I need? I need kindness is what I need, but I guess I'll just fucking do this anyway.
Okay. Oh.
Finally on the last level, the art's getting creepy here. I've already beaten a lot of enemies, but be careful, the boss should be up ahead.
Hey, wait!
Whoa, enemies just poured out of the holes in the background. You've come this far, you can't afford to lose now. Oh my god, I don't know how I got that. My hands weren't on the controller. Alright, you managed to survive. Is that really the end, though?
Oh!
Huh? The screen went all dark. Whoa, it's the last boss. Give this all you got. Nice.
Oh!
The boss is disappearing. I think that means we've won. You beat Starfornius. You managed to survive their aggressive attacks. I bet your guts have increased. We're hugely charismatic. All right, let's enjoy this ending. So the manual says if you send in the password you see after the ending, you get a prize. This is a promotion from years ago, though. There's probably no point in doing it now, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to write it down anyway. Maybe some antique games are into that kind of thing. A shooting card. Well, it's getting late. Let's head to sleep soon, okay? Things are getting hella interesting. Oh my god, our approval dipped like 13 points. Jesus. So it was murder? That's terrifying. Explain this now. This might be the biggest event of the century. Whoa, what the fuck? That was all an act, right? A lot of people immediately dipped from the Phantom Thieves. Oh, Patrick-kun? My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there's something I needed to tell you. Are you alright? Yes, thank you. There's actually something that's caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
Damn. From heroes to grim reapers. Was Akumura murdered? Search and seizure. Dem fair weather fans, lol. Never mind, I'm back with Akechi. What the fuck? So they're real? Thinking. Maybe it really was them. Support tanked, Raffle. I'm actually okay with this, lol. Oh my god, our approval rating is hella dipping. Jesus Christ. We need docs on these guys? Uh-oh.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be. Just as you instructed.
That is crazy.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
Uh-oh.
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! You were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
I mean, all they know is that what they see on camera.
Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru!
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Mijima-san.
That's...
Makoto's
I overheard her
sister.
saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it!
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
The other Persona user.
For real?
That could be.
I mean, we
Then
know.
we need to catch them as soon as possible.
We've seen what happens.
Hold a moment.
Or happened.
Can we assume we've been set up, though?
The guy in the
We
mask.
don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it. I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
Yeah, that's gonna be a tall order. Oh shit! Don't tell me that Phantom Thieves did that to President Okumura. Killing people's a no-no. Yeah, that's terrorism. They're heroes, they would never do that. Don't fucking murder people. Aw, what a waste. Good riddance. Okay, now I'm confused. Oh my god, the comments, ha 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 ha. Goddamn, sounds like the internet, to be honest.
For real?
For real? They found a calling card on the principal, but that's impossible. This is ridiculous. Mishima finally messaging us. Why are people doubting the Phantom? I'm surprised he didn't do it sooner. Never read the comments. Yeah, true. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura? They never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Absolutely. Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That won't stop me, though. I'll continue cheering them on. You got the nostalgia critic costume mod?
Mishima is a bit narrow-minded,
I haven't
but
done.
he's a good person deep down.
I haven't touched anything, Greg.
Can't betray him.
Also, hello. Welcome to the YouTube side of things. Yeah, I don't, no mods, no nothing. I haven't like done anything. Like I got all the stuff that came with Royal, but I haven't touched anything. So I'm doing a solid playthrough, just on its own. Mishima's a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him. Also, save the game real quick. Also, Chad, just a reminder, I am dual streaming, so I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So for the Twitch people, the link is pinned up at the top. If you want to go give that a thumbs up. I don't think we're gonna be able to leave, right?
Hey, hey.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Worth a shot.
Oh.
Play a game?
Okay.
Start up the Legend of Gambla Goemon. Goemon. This game is about a notorious thief who fell into the depths of hell. Wait, something appeared up ahead. Is that a demon? Also, welcome in, Greg. So this deceitful thief who ravaged the world above has shamelessly entered this infernal domain. I shall show you the horrors of hell. At least I would, but it'd be boring to treat the famous Goemon the same as any old person. Instead, we shall use the 2 dice in my hand to play a little game. I call it odds or evens. Huh? Sounds like we just have to beat this demon at a dice game. First, you'll have to choose either even or odd. After you choose, I'll roll the dice. If you guess the results correctly, you win. Otherwise, you lose. Well then, what is your choice? Odd or even? Place your bets. I'm gonna go even. You will win if the number is even. Well, let's find out the results. Fuck.
Oh, man.
You got it wrong. How unfortunate. You've lost. You shall spend all of eternity in these fiery depths. Oops. What do you think's going to happen to the protagonist now?
Yep.
Well, victory in this game really comes down to luck. Just accept your defeat with dignity. Rigged. You might not have won, but I love that attitude you had. Your persistence is so cool. Also, chat, yeah, if you ever miss a VOD, by the way, the VOD will be up on YouTube as a live tab VOD. So if you ever miss anything, always feel free to go check out the YouTube and also sub to that because we are trying to get to 500 subs. So I wish there was a way to make this game a little easier.
Nice.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to sleep soon, okay? Wonder how long we have to like lay low for. I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing all right? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. They're even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all. Well, you shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens. I know, I'll get in touch once things settle down. Don't push yourself. Thanks. Talk to you later.
Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
Haru's too nice. But they killed Akuma to make an example out of him?
Impossible.
Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Akuma raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent, I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kid say, the Phantom Thieves are a menace. And you know Morgana wants to respond so badly, but the only thing they'll hear is a cat. Also, our approval rating is cratered, like, big time. We've literally lost, like, 32 points. Insane. Pretty quick to switch sides, lol. Have we been cheering on murderers all this time? It has to be a setup. They have to endure this harsh training every day. I feel a bit sorry for them. Well, now I'm interested. Oh, the gymnast girl? Yeah, she's changed in a good way. Wait, what? They suddenly went from talking about like the Phantom Thieves being murderers to Yoshizawa? Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas? Of course not. Well, if I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdown. I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. I thought there was more to that sentence. That was weirdly structured. Wait, how do we even know we got set up to begin with? They found a calling card in Principal Kobe Akawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. This is bad, guys. Yes, our state of affairs is quite looking bleak. Let's prove our innocence. How are we gonna do that, though? It looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although, we don't have any leads. Damn it, why is this gotta happen to us? I wish we could prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make a dumb mistake and get ourselves caught. We'll just have to keep laying low and wait. Let's not do anything conspicuous, okay? Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Okumura and all, but this is the perfect time for smaller changes of heart to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If true, this one is pretty crazy. Apparently an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in the Shibuya underground. He acts like a homeless person. Wait, we've seen this guy. He's in the train station. A homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work all at night. He hasn't left any trace of his identity, though, so there's nothing the police can do. Sounds dangerous. Right? I can't breathe easy knowing he's out there. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohei Kiritani. I'm seriously scared. I don't know what to do with this. I'm leaving this to you, Phantoms. Mishima really does get some amazing info for sometimes. Our reputation may have taken a hit, but we can still prove our justice in mementos. So we're mementos grinding. Meet up with Haru before we can. Exams are close. I can give you a general idea what they were like when they were second year. What do you think? Want to study together? Decide later. Underground Mall in Shibuya. That's where they said the guy was, right?
Hiya! Oh yeah!
You have the time, I mean?
Aw, that's too bad.
Let's go see if we can find this guy real quick. Oh wait, no, it's underground walkway. Pretty sure it's this guy. Name? My name? I asked the police and the guy in the black suit I talked to the other day, but no one knows. Someone please tell me what's my name?
The Phantom Thieves are awful.
Should I spend the day with On?
Phantom Thieves.
Hiya! Oh yeah! Yeah.
Let's go somewhere fun.
Okay.
That's where Takanoko Street is, but the weather's not right for it today. There's a big lake there, but the weather's no good. Let's go elsewhere. Shibuya, huh? That's where the Wilton Buffet is. Wanna go?
Okay, let's get going.
I haven't really used this, like, yet. Hard not to overeat. Operation Eat a bit of everything. Sounds like a good plan. Honestly, it's crazy how much my stomach expanded last time, but I've reflected on my actions and I won't make the same mistake again. But Patrick, can you keep an eye on me? I think as long as you do, my resolve won't crumble.
Yes!
Well then, let's get eating. Order you eat things seems important. Let's start with stuff that digests quickly.
Seriously?
Hey, they gave me this present for being the millionth customer. No wonder this place is expensive. I'm amazed they give out stuff like this. I feel like I'd eat just from it non-stop if I keep it at my house. Can you take it? Chocolate fountain? Is this a sign of getting old? I feel amazing after poops. I don't think so. I think that's just a... I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think it's just like a, you know, normal thing. That's right. I have something on my like. I feel she'd be delighted to receive something girly. This is for me? Wow, that's so thoughtful. Thank you. We gave her the fan. I had to consult the aging expert. Thanks. I am aging. I will be a year older next week. I feel like my bond with An will go stronger soon. That's actually true. I am going to be a year older next week, and thus begins my decline.
Yo.
Encanto is really good so far. Well, that's good to hear. I heard the Phantom Thieves killed someone. It's all over the news. Any article-worthy news? I'm at Crossroads right now. It could be anything. Come talk to me. Ooh, this might be a good chance to go talk to her, actually.
Oh, honey.
Keep yourself in check, okay? Okumura Foods, that was unexpected, huh? And then your principal commits suicide? The public blames the Phantom Thieves for both incidents, but something doesn't add up. Maybe you're rubbing off on me, but I guess a journalist gotta ask, or gotta question everything. You brought me some news, right? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Ohio? Oh yeah. Why did I say Ohio? Jesus Christ. I was talking about Ohio with somebody earlier, that's why.
Well then.
We gotta get out of here quickly. Someone problematic might have found out about us. Who the fuck? Opening song is a little too cheesy, but it's gotten better. That's good. Sheesh, this is really annoying. Where is that idiot?
Ugh.
Crap, hide. Oh yeah, there you are. What do you think you're doing? Making me look all over the place for you? Chief, what are you doing here? That's my line. Why isn't your phone on? Is that her, like, editor? Are you doing something you don't want me to find out about? No, not at all. Oh, looks like my battery ran out. I've been so busy covering the Phantom Thieves, so. You sure about that? I got a complaint from the higher-ups the other day. Apparently, people have seen you snooping around recently in places unrelated to the Phantom Thieves. That's ridiculous. I've been hot on their trail lately. Who told them that? Doesn't matter who. The board's coming down hard on me for this. Now, don't make me ask again. Why are you sneaking around behind the company's back? I'm honestly not. She hasn't done anything wrong. All right, I'll tell you. Just promise you'll keep it a secret, okay? The truth is, what the fuck? I'm in a relationship with this kid? What? Isn't he a minor? What the fuck are you doing, lady? That's why I'm being so discreet about it. Who knows what laws we might be breaking? I guess keeping our tryst a secret is tougher than I expected. What is happening? Maybe someone saw us out somewhere. For someone who specializes in fabricating articles, I'd expect you to be a better liar. What? I expect your resignation letter on my desk. What is happening right now? If it doesn't come, I'll handle matters myself.
Huh?
So what, you decide I'm lying and that's that? Give it a rest already. I'm annoyed enough as it is for having to come track you down out here. Wait, we're totally dating, aren't we, sweetie? I can't even dispute it. Don't tell anybody. Gross. See, we had to be extra secretive about it because high school has strict rules against dating adults. Oh yeah, are you blackmailing him? I mean, let's be honest. You don't have the physique to be attracting high school kids. What the fuck is happening? That's it. This is all insane. Mary Kate Letourneau. Hey, that's sexual harassment. That's an insane thing to come from a person who just said they were dating a minor. And besides, our love is something that defies both age and lot. God damn it, I do not enjoy reading this out loud. Whatever, just make sure you don't miss any deadlines, okay? I'm getting whiplash. So can we go now? Just one more question. I could have sworn the reason you were sneaking around was so you could follow up on your old partner's case. Huh? Well, Oya? Our movie's about to start. Is that so?
Ugh.
Like I said, I'm here on personal business, I promise you. You lost all credibility when you started sneaking around like this, but fine, I'll back off. But don't go pulling any funny stuff, okay? The board wants me to keep a close eye on you. You've been warned. Kill a friend's dad and smash your teacher? I knew someone in high school who'd been living their dreams if that happened? Yeah. This is an insane turn that I was not expecting. Thanks, that guy's one of the execs over at my job. Arrogant bastard, ain't he? He's the kind of guy all the girls at a bar would instantly turn down. So he's a skis ball. Anyway, that was a real surprise. Yeah, not as surprising as what you just did. What the fuck? I don't even know, like, how did you think that was going to go? Like, how did you think that was going to deflect him to stop doing what he was doing? How do you know he wouldn't be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go to the police station down the street and, like, what? What the fuck? Not only are you a good source of info, you're not half bad as an actor either. You're honestly the type of guy I'd want to grab drinks with after work. Too bad you're underage. At least she's, like, you know, beneath the act knows it's wrong. But Jesus Christ.
All right.
Devil Confidant to level 4. Well, I guess that's it for today. How are we gonna dig ourselves out of this? Jesus. Don't stop at any weird shops on your way home, okay? I feel like pretending to be lovers with Oya increased my charm. Sure.
Well then.
See you later. I need alcohol now. I don't feel good about that. Hey kid, you headed straight home, right? No detours? You've got some real acting chops. Man, they really saved me today. Once I get back to the editorial staff, all they asked for was my daily report. I couldn't believe it. Seemed like a handy kid to know. Expect another call from me soon. I could use the help. And I'll repay you with the power of journalism, of course. I'll write you a solid article on the Phantom Thieves. That was our deal. Yeah, it sure is. This is gonna be a two-way. I could have made that so weird right there, and I'm not going to do that. Don't you worry, but man, you've got a whole lot of guts for a high schooler. Well, I'm sure we'll gradually get to know each other better, so let me know if you get any more juicy info, okay? Bye! Chat, I have a twisted tea in the fridge. I might just go get it. I was supposed to drink that like a week and a half ago, and I just let it sit in my fridge. I guess Akechi was right after all? No, I still believe the Phantom Thieves. He had it coming. He had it coming. Fucking
This
Chicago
sucks.
in my brain. I wonder when Akumura-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's soon. It must be tough organizing the funeral for a bigwig CEO. Akumura-san is usually pretty quiet, don't you? Do you think she's okay? Hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. That was full-blown public execution. Well, at least they're, like, concerned about her. They very well could have been like, fuck this person. Like, you're gonna burn with your dad or something, you know? Kids are rough. Things are looking rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who support us are being criticized now, too. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who simply went with the winning side. I think there's probably some degree of that. I don't know if it'd be that wide, but I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. Well, that aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. Well, what are we supposed to do then? right around when your exams end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. Futaba? Question mark? What are you doing? For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever? Damn, hey, Futaba, what the fuck? Hey, contract. You, pay attention. Is this how you listen when someone's talking to you? He's gonna throw his shit at me. Nice. Dodged, motherfucker. Is he a ninja? Well, whatever, moving on.
Hey!
You got the entire class's attention. Your charm is definitely increased. I'm gonna be at level 5 for that. Quick. I gotta focus on something to get my, my kindness up. What are your exams? Mine are soon. Studying together could be a good strategy. Decide later. You got plans today? What is Ryuji at? Six, and Yusuke is at 3. We definitely need to get Yusuke up. Alright,
let's do it.
First, I'm gonna save the game, and then I'm gonna go get the alcohol that's in my fridge because I'm gonna be honest, that whole discussion. Yeah. Finish saving. BRB, chat. Don't go anywhere. Chat, I wasn't kidding when I said I was getting alcohol. Cheers. All right, well, moving on. Alright, let's go talk to Yusuke. LeBlanc is so comfortable. My mind works at a faster pace here, thus helping me progress in my studies at a marvelous rate. Think it's the coffee? That might be the case, but I bet it's really because you two are studying together. I know, I was being cheeky. Leveling up that knowledge, baby.
Yes.
History is truly my best subject, not art, huh? It's necessary for grasping the nature of art, after all. Now then, I will answer any questions you have. Cooperation is part of the thrill of studying.
Welcome in, Raiders. You're now in the CPAT Ran channel.
Golden! I am so sorry for last night. What's up, Golden? How you doing? Thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. I am so sorry that I signed off the moment you raided me last night. But thank you again for the raid. I was just confused. Yeah, no, I literally had signed off. I think I had signed off like a minute before you raided. Because I've been playing for a bit, and but I was like tired and had to get off. But I'm so sorry. But thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. Playing you're playing Horizon Zero Dawn? W? How are you enjoying that? Is that I assume that's a first time playthrough? W game though. That's a great game. I played that on my PS4 and that game looked gorgeous. You're doing New Game Plus? Oh, W. Let's go. Yeah, that game was awesome. I still need to play the sequel though.
Let us part ways here.
Yeah, the trophies you missed? Nice, nice. I hope you're having a good time with it. I want to play that game again on PC, because when I played it on PS4. And I am dog shit with the aim on controller. So I kind of want to play on PC. You played all expansions? Nice. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Thank you again for bringing all your peeps over here. And also, if you don't know who I am, by the way, I am CPAT, aka Coleman. I play a lot. I'm a variety streamer. I play literally everything. But today we're playing Persona 5 Royal. So we're about 88 hours into the game so far. So we are in like heavy spoiler territory, just FYI. Yeah, we also play Apex. Speaking of, helps me recalibrate for this season of Apex. I feel that. I feel that. The Devo meta. I've been playing pretty sparingly. I've been playing like when my duo gets on. But I play like 2-3 times a week, I think. I could play every day, but that's too much. This is the one with Joker? Yep, yep. Joker's the main character with like the mask and everything. Right now, Joker and Yusuke are studying together right now. Didn't do anything for the old social link. Don't let me stop you. I'm gonna lurk. Yeah, no worries, Golden. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate the raid once more. Everybody go check out Golden, please. Pretty chill dude. So, and plays like Apex, Marvel Rivals, and Horizon Zero Dawn. So, but I appreciate the lurk. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your night. Oh my god, Akechi. Exams are such a downer. Wanna study together? Hey, good evening. I'm in Kichijoji right now. If you got the time and you want to drop by for a bit. I had a feeling you'd come. Thanks, I'll be waiting. I wanna see what Akechi has to say now that everything's happened.
Hi.
Hi, Contract-kun. Good evening.
Hey.
I have some time before the shoot, so if you're not busy, do you want to hang out?
What do you want to do?
We'll do it anyway.
Thank you.
Maybe there's a way to make sure Akechi has a good time? I just gave him something for the traditional lady. I had nothing for him. So thanks, game prompt. God damn, our support is cratered to 50. That's insane. That's dropped 42 points. I feel like I'm a fucking pollster, like keeping track of like election results. What's Akechi-kun saying? We can't leave them be. It's scary to have murderers on the loose. Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. Are you alright? I am. I actually feel bad at having everyone worry about me. How about you? Are you doing okay? I'm managing. You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone when exams end. Well, see you.
Haru, she's the one who should be in pain right now. Yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
She's really strong. I'm sure she's like, you know, heartbroken right now.
Well then.
You should just focus on those for now. We'll get to work once your exams are over. Taking care of yourself? Are you okay? I can examine you if you'd like. Bruises, sprains, broken bones. I'm not a surgeon. I don't know if this fall is the season for sports, but consider your age and don't overexert yourself. Well, I guess a kid like you doesn't have much to worry about there. You came because you saw my messages, right? Yeah. Invite her to the Sky Tree?
Let's go.
I don't know what that is, but sure.
Hey.
The buildings look like specks from here. That truly is the best altitude at which to test. The atmospheric pressure should have dropped at this height. Are your ears okay? I'm completely fine.
Is that so?
That's reassuring, but it could prove to be troublesome. It might negate the effects of experimenting at this altitude. Hope it doesn't ruin my results. Well, we'll just have to give it a try. I really hope this data helps me complete the development of the medicine. Clinical trials like this usually can't be performed after all. You really are a useful guy. I have to thank you for that, my little guinea pig.
Well then.
Okay, close off. Let's get started. What the fuck? Relax, kidding. Give me your hand. First, we'll take your pulse, and then... That is a hell of a thing to say after what Oya said earlier. We got some great data today. Thanks.
Ah, you're back.
This isn't much of an update, but I think I'm going back to school tomorrow. Sorry for worrying all of you until now. Are you really okay, though? Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wanders if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. Well, I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. Count on us anytime. Yeah, you don't have to worry about asking us for anything. We're all here for you. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you all to do this. Your father just passed away, Haru. It's natural to feel a flood of emotion at such events. Yeah, it's really hard when you lose someone like that. but I'm okay now. You've all helped me out so much. Right back at you. Thank you. These words are truly reassuring. Well, then I'll see all of you at school.
Haru. I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
You still in? You haven't changed your mind about our deal, have you? I got a job for you. It'll be a piece of cake. How about it? Sure. Meeting some dude at a restaurant? Need you to sit close and call me when I give you the signal? See? Easy, right? I'll send you the location. You better come. Interesting. A diner, huh? I thought only old farts come to places like this. You've really changed, Mooney-san. Don't knock this place. It's pretty decent and cheap, too. Ha, this coming from the guy who beat the crap out of 50 rival gang members? Damn. 50? What is this, windbreaker? You don't need to exaggerate. Anyways, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah?
Oh, right. How's Suda-san doing? Same as always. Why? What's up? Oh, nothing. Just saw him around the other day. Hold up. Didn't you two cut ties when you left the family? Oh, this guy is definitely mob material. Why are you asking about him now? I mean, we're both young. I just figured it's about time we bury the hatchet. I just can't go up and talk to him, though. Oh, I get you. You're still trying to uphold the old code of honor, huh? Okay, I'll tell him you want to meet up.
Don't say stupid shit like that.
No, you fool. I just want to end up in the same place at the same time. It's got to look like a coincidence. Well, in that case, Shibaru might work? Y'all know we're talking about redeveloping it. Shibaru? EY seems sick. You sick or something? Nah, just a cold. Hello, yeah, how's it going? What? Your order's all wrong. My bad, I'll get back and take care of that straight away.
Sorry.
I gotta run. Work shit. Let's talk some other time, yeah? See ya.
Hey.
Don't hang up. Masa's still on the phone, right? Just stay quiet so I can hear what he's saying. Suda-san, it's Masa. EY was asking about you. I did just, like you told me, though. The hell are you looking at? I was daydreaming, sorry. Nah, it's nothing. It's just some weird kid staring at me. Anyway, EY probably, heard about that deal of yours. Now he's trying to squeeze some cash out of you. Oh, sorry, no, it's yes. Sorry, yes, I understand. Pissed off his, employer somehow? A deal? Sounds like there's some weird stuff going down. Who was that guy? Oh, that's Masa. He's just a guy I know. Not very well, mind you. At any rate, I honestly wasn't expecting too much out of you. But it looks like you're actually gonna be some use to me. I'll be counting on you, kid. Level 2.
All right.
Good work today. Order yourself something nice as a reward. Oh, and bring me the receipt so I can pay you back for it. Bro's really making me do the fucking corporate pay you back system. Expense report and shit. Oh my god, our popularity is dipping crazy. Pulling all-nighters is the worst. I really should have started sooner. At least the school's festival's soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to most right now. Yeah, but are they still going to hold it? It might get canceled. Don't say that. You're bumming me out before the exams. Things are bad enough as is. If they cancel the festival, the students will riot. Damn, that's crazy.
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets. Well, shall we begin?
Counting both black and white surfaces, how many surfaces are there in total on a soccer ball? Oh god.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Oh, the color of black and white? Didn't the teacher say that the number of colors used to be different? Do you remember? It used to be one color. Right, it was only one color, but that wouldn't really grab your eye. Oh yeah, I remember. I think she said that unlike now, soccer games were broadcasted with, right, a single colored ball would be hard to spot in black and white. So they changed the color of the ball to make it easily identifiable on TV.
Yep.
Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desk. Wait, what? Your hands? Huh?
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves?
You know they're murderers, right? That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
The fuck?
Now, everyone.
This is the second day of your exams. Please begin. Who conducted executions using this device?
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Oh, god damn it. What is the reason that most people cannot become a cormorant fisherman of Nagarasawa? They don't have the guts. It requires an apprenticeship. It's a hereditary profession.
Ooh, we can do this!
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us.
Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day.
Uh-oh.
For real? You gotta report that.
Oh crap, you think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
There's no way that'll go well.
Okay, class, let's get started.
What is the meaning of robota, the etymological root of robot? Slave labor?
Ooh, we can do this!
Well, it describes the density of stars in outer space. 3 melons in the Atlantic, 3 bees in all of Europe. What? Wait, density of stars?
That doesn't look like it'll work.
God damn it. All my test scores are gonna be shit.
Yep.
I like that they just sometimes like skip the last day.
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently
For
one of
real?
our students is a Phantom Thief.
Seriously?
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place. Uh-oh.
It's open.
Come in.
Welcome.
Ah, you're the third year Akumura-san, correct? So it's good to see you. Please have a seat. Are you okay?
Huh?
Yes? I'm sorry, I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting with people either.
Excuse me?
Oh? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
Thank you, I'm alright though. Two awkward people being awkward. Love to see it. Must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well,
not weird in the least. Just take your time. We'll go at whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all of this in that way.
Quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to de-stress if they come in here all worked up like, I have to talk right now! Unless you're part of my family, which all we do is immediately start yelling that. Think of this as just sneaking away to relax with some tea. Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
The people closest to me in my life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. Even my family was always focused solely on work.
I see.
And so was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time?
Yes.
Meals where we actually ate together were almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
Never been to upscale social events, so I'm not sure if I should ask this, but well, did you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would have wanted to spend more time with my family. Why don't we call it a day now? Feel free to stop by again anytime you like. Oh, yes, I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I had intended. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. Chat, I don't drink that often anymore. This is hitting me right now. I am feeling it just a little bit. I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. There's still some time until we meet, though, so I'm going to go take care of my flowers first. See you later.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru.
How troubling.
Do you want some help?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You,
Maybe.
heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately.
Any way I can help?
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me.
Damn.
Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
I couldn't imagine.
Yes, it is quite hard to fathom. I may be the president's daughter, but I never anticipated I'd end up involved in company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people.
I'm sure it's a very, very rude awakening at that young
I'm
age.
sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time?
Sure.
In return, I'll... What can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents.
You're literally helping us with the Phantom Thieves. What do you mean?
How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment?
Sure.
I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
I want to try them.
You like vegetables? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you.
Sure.
I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
That's a great idea.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
Yes, please.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
You ever?
Everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them.
That guy yapping about?
That natural course of action a reality. I will...
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
Huh?
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all.
Criminal
hacking. At the very
hacking.
least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number.
same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one
Interesting.
who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result.
And the SIU director was talking to someone in charge of all that, so it could be that guy.
On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
That'd be pretty fucked.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Ryuji, you're thinking way too much.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them.
A lot of interesting things happening there.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you.
Even though you're doing
I
that?
assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis.
Oops.
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Damn.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Uh-oh.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Don't text it. God damn it, she's gonna text it. Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means, yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. That's bad. Wait, weren't they already investigating us, though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a sec. What's this SIU thing anyways? The Special Investigations Unit. An elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I've heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think they're just too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. We may be Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now, too. Hey, don't scare us like that! It's okay, though. They don't have any evidence. Futaba's probably been inspecting things. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything, though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
Will they? Won't they? Some real convenient timing for the prosecution, though.
I should write something.
Assuming I can't go out.
Hey!
God damn it!
Oh! Okay.
Nice.
Oh. Yes!
You won the bet! What incredible luck. I should have expected nothing less of the famous Goemon.
Okay.
I somehow managed to clear the stage. I love the attitude you had. Your persistence is so cool.
Nice.
Let's head to sleep.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Haven't they found the Phantom Thieves yet? I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses. Everyone's talking trash about us. They are indeed. Oh my god, our approval's at 29%. That's insane. We literally dropped 63 points. Sheesh.
They were there today too, right?
Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that.
Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a Phantom Thief at our school.
Oh, Kawakami.
Okay, quiet down.
The police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. So that's 4 days from now? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? With all this stuff about the principal and Kamoshida this year, I guess it's no surprise. You'd have thought killing a CEO would improve your public image. Luigi. Luigi just walks into my game. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? The police are at Shujin? They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. They've gotta be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say much. They'll see through any lies you might try telling. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. If anyone's gonna blab the wrong way, it'd be Ryuji.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san, and you two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
Overbearing detective.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida? You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now.
That's it?
Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Is that really true?
We won't know for certain unless we investigate further.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I thought there'd be like more questions than that.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same question.
I feel like they didn't really ask me anything.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Seemed normal to me.
Not to me. You looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
True.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. But now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do. We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right?
It feels like that a moment in Age of Ultron when like the Avengers are sitting at like the lake house or whatever in fucking Clint Barton's house or whatever.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. but we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
Things are rather interesting. Someone totally framed us? Yeah, someone's,
I'll just add this.
Someone's doing some fuckery. Let's check shady commodities. Let's sign up. You've opened the door to possibilities that normal people can only dream of. Rare items. A hand mirror that frightens those who see it. I have money to burn, why not? You've already spent over 10,000 yen. Your member rank is now black. Now you can purchase all of our black tier products. Your order will arrive soon. We understand your excitement, but we ask for your patience. Hope to see you again soon.
Okay.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still,
this guy's such a sleazeball.
I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
What's going on?
Totally froze up when the cops talk to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for a school festival right now. Why'd the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because all our schools all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes it more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we already invited. What about the post-festival party? Will there be enough special, or enough people for the students sharing special? That is a mouthful of words to say. It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Yeah, that's probably gonna be fucking weird. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. What in the fucking transition was that? It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Contract's on, please look at this. Oh, Christ.
Do you know this one?
Tell me the total count for each column in the magic square? 13... 13, 12?
This is it.
That was a guess. It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. 3 by 3 square only has one pattern, but a 4 by 4 has 880 possibilities.
No way.
That's a lot. Contractor Kuhn seems kind of smart. Chad, I'm not gonna lie, this fucking Twisted Tea is hitting me right now. Holy shit. That's what happens when you don't drink for a long time. If you had to choose, why would you try the Phantom Thieves, or who would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but the magic squares can be calculated, and math doesn't kill anyone. Damn. Damn. Got us there. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. That was cold. God damn. What we gotta do is the school's festivals exec committee. I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding people who want to see the as the guest of honor? Oh, right, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? The festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. That's so damn boring! Don't be like that. It's so we can meet without standing out. It's like, let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home, but you do that all the time. I can't look stuff up, so did you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll arouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. If I can't go, I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. Cause yeah, Yusuke goes to another school, so.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
Everybody's going back to
Everyone's
Akechi.
so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with.
It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Just relax, Ryuji.
Aren't you taking this a little too lightly?
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
The fuck?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
Yikes.
This is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results.
First place is
Akechi?
Goro
Yeah.
Akechi.
I figured as much.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
He's gonna have a blood
Seriously?
vessel
Not some
burst in his neck.
singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones
He's already
counting the
popular before,
results.
though.
Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Let's leave it to her.
We're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
I think Futaba is pretty capable
Even
of covering
one
her
clue
tracks.
would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
She's no spring chicken. She literally took down the other Medjed dudes.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
Interesting.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
Interesting.
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
Yeah, this makes things a lot more, like, complicated. I'm super stuck on my Akumura investigation. Oh, seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Although I haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. She says that every time she's insulting them. Okay, let's do everything we can right now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Nash bridges. That's a television show from the 2000s that only I will probably know. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Yeah, sure, dude.
Don't let things get complicated, okay? Having to keep dealing with that stuff later on is a pain. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you?
Bro, I've gone this far. Come on.
Police showed up at your school.
Ye of little faith.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Oh my god. Are you much for arcades? I was strolling through one the other day and I found myself drawn to a certain game. Perhaps the 2 of us could have a little competition. Let's go hang out with Akechi. I want to see what he's up to. I want to know what this detective is thinking.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry for dragging you out here. I was out here gathering intel and I noticed some patrons playing this. I did a bit of research. Apparently it's a pretty hardcore shooter game. Playing Apex Legends? Do you normally play games like this? Have you played any? Personally, no. Well, I'm pretty sure I'll manage. Damn, that's some accuracy. That guy with the brown hair isn't wasting a single shot. Glasses isn't doing bad either, but he's definitely losing ground. Phew, my fingers are going to be sore tomorrow. What a realistic game. Are you used to gunplay?
Have you noticed?
You noticed? Well, I'll need as much practice as I can get if I'm going to take you out. Only a joke. I'm new to this, I'm afraid. Perhaps we'll chalk it up to beginner's luck. Still, this did feel a bit nostalgic to me. I had a toy gun like this when I was younger, you know. All this reminded me of running around the house with it, playing hero. You wanted to be a hero?
I don't know that I agree.
I'm not totally certain, but thinking back, I suppose I must have. Is that why he's a child detective now? But there are different kinds of heroes, of course, different stances they define themselves by. For example, one may stick to the vision of justice they believe in, even if others deny it. While another may simply do as others desire of them, seeking to be recognized and gratified as a hero. So, which of these 2 fits more with your conception of a hero? Neither, really. You believe there's a 3rd option? I suppose if you're fighting for a justice nobody really wants, then it's just blind self-righteousness in the end.
I apologize.
Sorry, I suppose that was a strange tangent. Pardon me. Whenever I talk with you, I just can't help delving into these abstract topics. Justice!
All right.
I could use a shower. Why don't we call it a day?
We will meet again.
Thank you for hanging out with me. I had quite a lot of fun. I don't play these games too often, so I honestly wasn't sure how well I'd do. Hopefully I didn't come off as too much of a novice. I wish I'd played better. You did fine. Really? I'm honored that you think so. I suppose I've always been quick to grasp the fundamentals of anything. That's always been a concern for me. There's this constant pressure. Everyone expects me to be capable of anything, which is stressful in and of itself. Still, games are rather fun. It was quite a novel experience. Usually I just read in my leisure time. It offered more realism than I expected, and I was impressed by how immersive everything was. Usually I really struggle with enjoying the same pastimes as my peers, but thanks to you, I had fun today. I hope you can join me again if you get the chance. Now I'll talk to you later. Interesting. Akechi, though, level 5 now. Typical bandwagon, GG. It's gotta be like my next
Has
title.
Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me.
Of course she did.
Possible I made some sort of mistake.
You literally, like, go to
Regardless,
school at
I
her
thought
place
over
of
the matter
investigation.
who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous.
What better way to blend in
Without a
than...
powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Hello? What just happened?
Did you see his press conference yesterday?
Jesus Christ, I thought my game crashed.
The Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
You're sure about this?
I'm not, but we have to do this. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
He's a detective
It would be
after all.
reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
True.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Not true. I've literally got his phone number.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
I gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more. I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec, didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. We're counting on you, Makoto.
Interesting. Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? I want to verify you? Who the hell is this? Oh, it's the psychic. I have the perfect client for your test. When's a good time for you? I'm going to expose your so-called skills. You can't fool me.
Good evening.
Hello there, Mifune-sensei. I can't wait for today's session. Your last prediction was practically perfect. By the way, who is this boy? Oh, you needn't mind him. That's just my apprentice. If anything, you can think of him as a human-sized stuffed animal. I mean, look at how fluffy his hair is. Wait, so he's okay with working for a woman even though he's a guy? Something like that is just unthinkable in my line of work. I take that to mean something else has happened with your job? Yes, a male coworker of mine was given all the credit for a successful project I poured my soul into. And you know what my boss told me? He said it was just the natural order of things because I'm a woman. God damn it. How terrible. That's why I'm thinking of leaving and starting up my own business. I've actually been planning it for some time. I'm not sure we'll be able to find any foothold in the market, though.
Here we go.
In that case, let's ask the tarot. Show us the truth, oh divine power. Yes, I've seen everything. The cards have appeared in reverse. In other words, it seems as though your business is doomed to failure. No, what should I do? I'm sorry, but in this case, it appears your fate is inescapable. Inescapable? What are your thoughts? Were you even listening?
What shall we do?
What can we do to help this woman who is so oppressed by the savagery of a male-dominated work environment? Encourage her.
What?
It's a little idealistic to expect that will actually work. Incidentally, what would you say if you wanted to encourage her? Fight the power? Hurrah! Overturn your fate. Don't be so irresponsible. That's simply not an option. How can you expect her to overturn that which is inescapable? Overturning fate? That's right. I don't have to follow the rules of this oppressive society. I can do it. I'll reshape every aspect of my antiquated industry. My mind is made up. I'm going to quit my job and set off on my own private business venture. And even if I fail, at least I won't be wasting away doing busy work for that sexist bastard anymore. Thank you, young man. If you'll excuse me, Mifune-sensei.
What?
Huh? You're far too irresponsible, Contract-san. Her misfortune has already been made clear. The cards will surely back me up on that. We'll see about that later.
What?
It seems the sequence of cards has changed. Her financial future is now appearing as extremely successful. What did you do? Are you psychic? Did you use your powers to change the order of the cards? My divine power is capable of sending people like you down into the depths of hell, you know. That has to be it. That's the only way this can happen. Fates cannot be changed. Fate is absolute. That is how it must be. Open your mind to change. Boom. That may not be a bad idea, but if that possibility were the truth, how would I keep my Holy Stone business intact? You mean your Ponzi scheme? Anyway, you've changed the float of destiny twice now, both times coming before my very eyes. Phrasing.
That'd be helpful.
It seems this verification process is turning out to be much more meaningful than I expected. Fortune!
All right.
Come back soon, right? Promise me.
Bye.
I've got a nice buzz going from that tea. Is this Contracts on? I'm just not convinced about what's happened today. So I'm going to get right to my question. You're currently standing right in front of your house, correct? Are you stalking me? What? Nonsense! My reading just ended up being accurate. But surely you understand now, right? Fate is absolute. If anyone could reverse their fate as easily as flipping a table, life would be easy. This is why I believe I need you to conduct these verifications with you. So please promise me you'll stop by my booth again. Okay, talk to you later. Crazy. Oh my god, our fucking... Oh my god, we've lost so many points.
Good morning.
Hey, Yoshizawa.
Well...
Have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? What do you mean?
No.
Never mind, it's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow's the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparations? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me.
Hey.
You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone I knew voted for him. Didn't he say he was gonna make he wasn't gonna make any more appearances though? Why'd he come to here? Right? Yeah. Why did he agree to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss that panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it. At least we can until we get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We caught up talking about old times. Some of these old stories sounded too crazy to be true now that we've gotten so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. That kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. The phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
All right, Contract-kun. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias?
This is it. Right.
That's right, impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true. Damn, I'm just smart.
Nice going.
I'm just him. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. Our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Phew, I'm above the average. That's the real dividing line. My allowance is saved for now. I wonder what score I got. I got something horrible. I finished a little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Damn, our charm is maxed, baby. We're debonair. I gotta get my kindness up, though. My kindness is severely lacking right now.
All right.
Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow's the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front.
Welcome home.
Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these Phantom Thieves run amok.
God, I hope we get to change this guy's heart.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to
This guy's a
confront
piece
with
of
every
shit.
asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Feel like I've met that man somewhere before? Oh, we have. Many times.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
You're standing too?
Standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma.
Will you
It feels
shut
like
up?
A trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, hmm? Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
True nature?
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Very conflicted right now, huh?
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? What the fuck? Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. I heard. Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at this festival as well? Oh, Dr. Muruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds good. At a time like this? This is the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if we could say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there, too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure.
Yo.
Another box came for you?
Hey!
Oh, I got all my shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thirsty for info. New move assistance? I can even turn even the most trivial info into an article?
Oh, honey.
All right, chat, real quick. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I've drank a lot of liquid. I've literally drank like this entire thing and then the twisted tea. So, your boy needs to use the bathroom real quick. So don't go anywhere. More Persona 5 when we come back. All right, I'm back. Gotta get some more water too. All right. See if we can get anything else out of. Oh yeah. Okumura Foods. That was unexpected, huh? And then your principal commits suicide? The public blames the Phantom Thieves for both incidents, but something doesn't add up. Maybe you're rubbing off on me, but I guess a journalist gotta question everything. I can't gather any news because of the chief. He doubts that I'm dating. He doubts that I'm dating the younger guy. Should we try going on an actual date? Any beaches around here or something? Jesus Christ. Just kidding. Just have some Phantom. Yeah. Wow. I can really read words tonight. Just kidding. You sure you have some Phantom Thieves info for me again today, right? Okay. What
Got
she
any
got?
news?
4.
Oh yeah?
Let's see if what's-her-face is. I can level up with her.
Good evening.
Play a match?
Oh,
She's at 6? Maybe I go back to the journalist lady then.
I see.
Fuck it.
Then take a seat.
We'll get it going. Provide her some info.
Well then.
Yeah, we just gotta kick the thing into gear. A little bit lower level, so we'll get it going. Jesus Christ, our popularity is dipping so hard.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, considering how quickly they put this together, it's
Well,
definitely
yeah.
impressive.
This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
True.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Have fun?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
True.
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Yep, Ryuji's right.
Hanging out isn't precisely the focus of the school festival. More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Oh yeah,
Shall we
definitely.
head off to the stands then?
There's no doubt about that.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me.
Ryuji cannot be bothered to give a single fuck about the school, which is valid.
This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
Uh-oh.
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
Uh-oh.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here.
Are we gonna see
Well,
Kawakami?
I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Just your luck,
Well then,
Ryuji.
I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
The
I'm
what?
sorry. We're out of cod bro.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
What the hell?
That doesn't even sound remotely possible! Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Jesus.
Oh, I can
That's
see that!
literally what you're selling at the
You're
stand.
making a scene.
Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
That is possible.
We won't let that happen. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Somebody's gotta.
You wanna go for the red one?
Think it'll be spicy?
Well, yeah.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
What the fuck?
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine.
It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Is he gonna get sick and not be able to come tomorrow?
Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Just a little.
Well then, I'll see you.
His left hand is shaking.
Tomorrow.
Shell of a human being,
He's
Akechi.
really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
That's a good detail to pick up, though.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
True.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Probably emptying his entire stomach. Yusuke's missing. Where'd he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Excuse me, are you Dr. Takuto Moruki, correct?
Yes.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosai High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san?
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
What is he doing?
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? Oh, that's not really allowed.
How about it?
Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Well, very well. You and I shall go head to head. Head to head? I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you are Madarami-sans. It's in the past. How curious, I never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
I'd say this is less counseling and more building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a little bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves. Yo, what's up, Zite? How you doing? Happy Wednesday.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people who are out there who think that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without even them realizing it. If I can help lift their weights off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. Well, then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday. Oh. Tomorrow's the moment of truth, Akechi's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Futaba, I love Futaba. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So was he there? Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. I'll try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? I'm at home. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow's Akechi-kun's panel, after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. Well, that's true. We need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm, no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Photo time! Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I had imagined. It wasn't instant stuff, but it's still good. Yeah, I don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us, On? You got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of Patrick's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh, no, that one went straight into the trash. I have dry seaweed all over my teeth. That's so disappointing. We got nothing.
Let's do it.
Oh my god, we're at 90 hours!
Nice.
Oh my god.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious...
What's that laughter?
It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Lois Lane over here.
A little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
I wonder why.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Good question.
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
What does he mean by that? He knows of?
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right?
But if it's the truth...
Who's he looking at, Makoto or them?
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However,
There is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
Not to mention the other problems you might cause by doing that.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
What a time to have that happen.
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break.
Love that Juno is Haru? Wait,
We'll
Juno?
resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss.
Oh,
Your
the
friends
same
from
voice
yesterday
actor?
are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Uh-oh.
What do you want to talk about?
No! That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Oh shit. What are you talking about?
As I just said, I know everything. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well.
What the fuck?
It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Aww.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
What the fuck?
I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up
Yeah, it
like
hits the
this.
squad with it, you know.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
Oh, that's out of the bag.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
Yes?
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
Oh my god. You know what that looks like?
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely.
Oh my god. This is
At the
so
very
nerdy.
least, I was almost killed by him.
He looks like, oh god. Season 3 of Digimon. He almost looks like the evolved, like, mega form of, oh god. Who's the guy with, like, the bike? He's kind of like, he's an anti-hero. Oh, it's Beelzemon. I'm gonna put his image in the chat. The way his like mask is, it looks exactly like him. He's like an anti-hero.
I can't die here. I need to determine the truth.
I didn't make it past season 3. I did start watching Digimon Ghost Game at one point, and that show is crazy. That's like way down the line. It's like not connected to the like bigger Digimon universe, but season 3 was basically as far as I got.
When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat.
Yep.
I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about
Yeah,
the
right?
metaverse.
Yeah. I see it in the
Really?
face.
This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO. Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy? Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
Blackmail.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail! Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion.
Of course they do.
Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
That would be insane.
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime. Bullshit! None of that makes any sense! Unfortunately,
Ryuji's right about that one,
though.
though.
I can't do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
Something about this still isn't right, though.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
We're like missing like one detail. You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
Maybe.
I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this.
You just said that like 3 days ago.
I look forward to your answer.
I was hanging out with
you.
you.
It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here?
The
course
reason
you
why
would.
you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct?
It's gonna leave
My
the whole
business is
fucking
concluded as well.
I'll deal
school
with it somehow.
auditorium in suspense.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Oh, Ryuji's fuming. Ryuji's gonna punch a locker or something.
Hey, they're going.
The hell was that? Flashbang.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
People are gonna be so mad.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
You can't just leave people like that.
Anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Biggest bait in history.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
He literally
Really
said,
the best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
he literally said, here are the Phantom Thieves, I will name them right now, and then dipped out. Like, Jesus Christ.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think
Obviously good for us, but...
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
True. It's not something we can do lately, but we are being
Similar
blackmailed.
occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Uh-oh.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Uh-oh.
If a calling card was delivered, we could
Uh-oh.
only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well.
I also
Moreover,
suffer a mental shutdown.
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
What? Sojiro, use your words.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
The original Leonardo from the 80s cartoon?
Post-festival party? I thought this
From
thing was
TMNT?
over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I'm not sure yet.
Then why don't we go together? Festivals don't come around every day, so we may as well enjoy it while we can.
Small bit work for games? Oh, nice. I did watch that growing up. We had a lot of the VHS tapes for it.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition.
Oops. I don't know what he just said.
But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all.
Keeping my hands off the controller so I don't do that again. First couple of VHS, but I also got the complete DVD set. Nice. Yeah, I grew up on that shit. That and Transformers, like the cartoon. Oh yeah, no, for sure, I imagine. What am I watching?
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
What are we doing? Let's bust a move! I'm just standing still. This is new? What am I doing?
Very impressive, Senpai.
What am I doing?
Now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music!
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Question mark?
Got it. I'm in.
Oh, because she's a gymnast, I'm assuming?
Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Sure. Anime time. Yeah, watch what happens live.
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
I figured as much. Is she wearing proper shoes?
That's crazy.
Just staring in amazement. She's wearing flats, but are those good shoes? I can't tell. Don't let her down. But why does it end there? I better have danced with her. I left the party with Kasumi after a bit. Worked on that ice skating anime? Or I haven't seen it yet.
I feel like I danced my heart out back
I like the
there.
anime sections though. They're like, I really like the animation. Danced your heart out? As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow.
Pretty good, nice.
The dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late.
I know the
Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Persona 5 anime's on Hulu. I want to watch it at some point, but I'm gonna wait until I finish the game before I do that. Want me to walk you?
Thank you. I'll be all right, though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon.
Jim's quieted down. Looks like the dance is over. Ought to head home. What time is it? It's 11:30. Maybe go just like a hair longer, but we'll probably call it in a little bit here. We have done 3.5 hours. The post-festival party is about to begin, and we did start a little bit late tonight. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? I feel like we should... Oh, I already said yes. Thank you. I'll be waiting at the gymnasium. This is what happens when I put it on auto and then accidentally hit buttons. But I was gonna do it anyway.
That was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
I'm sorry.
We just put on a great performance and they're like, yeah, yeah. Fucking complainers. Probably the same people that complain about ads on Twitch. It'll be all right.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Pokemon.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
This is either gonna be good or very, very, very uncomfortable very quick. You're up.
So it really is me.
Come, come! Everyone's waiting!
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're Akumura-san?
Uh-oh.
Yes. She's
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Yeah, it's really turned around on him, didn't it?
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share.
She's like, I'm the Phantom Thieves.
So many things.
Here, let me give you a question then.
He's gonna ask her if
Do
he
you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers.
Jesus.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities.
Yeah, I knew someone wasn't gonna let that go.
Are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
What a question, dude. Haru's in trouble. Need to change the subject.
Well,
do you have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, way to go! I think it was him.
What do you mean?
So, Akumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
that wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl.
Are you?
Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
You literally just asked about her father's killer like 5 seconds ago. I don't know about any gentlemanly quality there.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh?
A little
I
bit.
still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun.
Yeah, it is
But I
blackmail.
have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too.
Oh, because she's an upperclassman, yeah.
I'd like you to have this.
Oh wait, no, is she? I can't remember now. She's either a first year or an upperclassman. I don't remember.
I bought it earlier.
Looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Yo, that background is sick. Wait, hold on. Are we going up? I don't know, it seems to be holding in the same spot for right now. The approval rating didn't go down, though. That's good. We've lost 70 points, though, in popularity, which is insane.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
What's up, Futaba?
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect.
Hi.
Let's go.
Wait, Chad, do we want a, Oh, hold on.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
God, this guy is such a sleazeball.
Well, this is troublesome.
Can't wait to change
Things
his heart.
continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
Oh, fuck off.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well.
My cat is licking
the
the
selected personnel for this.
back of my calves right now.
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
This is not surprising in the slightest.
I'll make myself clear again. Failure.
It happens with a lot of administrations.
We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
The hell's that mean?
You, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
See what I say, piece of shit. Sleazeball piece of shit.
We're home. Sojiro?
Uh-oh.
I was cleaning up and found this.
Uh-oh.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
It helped her out, yeah.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Bro, you're gonna make her shut down.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know.
Yeah, but I might be kind of responsible.
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Bro.
Ever since Mom died,
There was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still.
What did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at that.
I wouldn't take that as a joke. I just laughed it off.
Chase is nuzzling my microphone.
But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you?
Maybe.
You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them?
Maybe.
The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he?
Oh, Sojiro's putting it together.
There's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
No. You're sharp.
You think this is a game?
Nope.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
Maybe.
Wait, he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them?
Uh-oh.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I can just say it plainly.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I did not think this was going to be escalating this quickly.
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
Damn.
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story?
Sorry, just to prove that I have a cat here. Hi. What are you doing? It's time for a cat break, brought to you by Chase the Cat, not the bank. Yeah. She was nuzzling my microphone the entire time. She kept flipping the microphone, and so it would like be literally pointed at my mouth, and then it would flip it like straight up into the air. Do you want down? Hi. She's getting her affection in right now. How you doing? Do you want down? Okay. Does seem like a good time for a break, yeah. Hi. Can you get your butt out of my face?
Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Phew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Yeah, it's kind of big news.
I'm tired.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding! Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely won't be receiving these messages if Patrick was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But didn't he recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about it. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Goddamn right. If Futaba's that determined. I guess the chief had an inkling after all? Damn.
Let's do it.
Finish saving. Chat, we're at 91 hours. Also, it's about midnight. I think we're gonna call it there. We could go on further, but
I'll just add this.
I think that's a good spot to like wrap it for the evening. So, I will be streaming again tomorrow, chat. I always press the wrong button. But yeah, we'll be streaming Persona again tomorrow. But thanks everybody who's hanging out. Appreciate it. Zeit, thank you for hanging out. Everybody's lurking. Appreciate you as well. And also, chat, we are doing, just before we sign off, we are doing a Dono-thon. So if you would like to participate in that, there's the information there. The tip link and all the incentives for, you know, donating and all that good stuff. We do have a couple of fake tweets for Squirrel to make at some point. He did say he wanted to crowdsource that, so we might do. Maybe we'll choose that over the weekend, if he still wants to do that. But yeah, that is that. And then here's the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it'll let you know when I'm going live and all that good stuff, and any fun discussions we might end up having over there. Also, there's the YouTube channel. If you happen to miss a VOD for Persona 5, it is in the live tab over on the YouTube channel, because we are dual streaming. And yeah, be sure to go give that VOD a like too. You know, helps with the search and all that good stuff. Yeah, but I think I'm just gonna sign off. I don't think I'm gonna raid anybody. But yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow for a little bit more Persona 5, and I will try to get on time or get streaming on time. The usual time, 7:30. But yeah. Oh, that's all I got. Chat, thanks again for hanging out, and yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow for, I mean, things are getting heavy interesting right now in Persona. So, a lot of crazy shit happening with all the, you know, the higher powerful people right now. But yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, chat. All right. I'm going to say goodbye, and we'll see you tomorrow.